Всем привет, дорогие друзья, с вами Игорь и Honkai Старел. Да. Короче, сегодня будем проходить достаточно такой вот необычный такой ивент. Да, успокойся. Короче, сегодня будем проходить ивент лофушский, санжоуский, под названием, который имеет большое название. Сейчас таки мы его вычтем прям таки здесь. Шум рынка в переулке ауруматонов. Вот. Короче говоря, сегодня у нас будет стрим чисто посвященный этому ивенту. Хоть ивент у нас, как бы говорится, официально закончен, но при этом его проходить спокойно можно в открытую. Короче говоря, ивент, так сказать, достаточно такой, среднячок. То есть где-то есть что-то интересные моменты, где-то скучняк. В общем говоря, ладно, тянуть не будем. В общем говоря, поехали. Вам желаю приятного просмотра. Мы начинаем. Все.
You're easy to spot. Are you going to Aurumali? A new arrival like you should get a tour guide. Was it that obvious? But the more the merrier, right? I go out all the time to see patients, so I know the food establishments around here like the back of my hand. I'm the best tour guide you could hope for. I won't charge anything for my services. Except for food, of course. And if you get into medical trouble, gastrointestinal discomfort, sprained ankle, yada yada, you have a professional doctor right by your side. That's a 2-in-1 deal.
Действительно.
It's called an all-inclusive package.
Если что, это внеплановый стрим, то есть я по факту никак не планировал проводить стрим из-за работы. Поэтому вот выдался момент, случай, чтобы уж провести стрим. Так что вот так вот.
We've reached our destination, Aurum Alley. Of course, the main feature of this tour is the endless selection of tasty delicacies. The folk dishes at Spices Supreme are a must-try. This is the only place on the Lawful you can find them. So, now that we're here... Recommend? I think you mean I'd like to treat you to some Senjo delicacies. Let's start with the snack stands. You can browse around for a bit. I'll go find us a seat while you make up your mind.
I should see what the other customers have to say about the food here.
Снова в деле. Снова в дела, как говорится. Короче, суть ивента в том, что мы просто будем открывать все это, так сказать, возобновлять весь этот рынок. Так.
Same great taste. Oh, interested in the food? In Aurum Alley, there's no such thing as a bad food stall. Just close your eyes and pick one at random. My name's Xiaohan. I'm originally from Aurum Alley, but this is my first visit in a long time. When I was away, I'd stay up at night reminiscing about the flavors and aromas of this place. This Xianzhou gets plenty of visitors, so it's only natural that we should venture out and see what other worlds are like. I spent 100 years away from home, and I have to say, Aurum Alley has seen better days. It's looking kind of run down. The only thing that hasn't changed is the mung bean soda. Maybe I'm just nostalgic. I had a good career going out on the other worlds. but I always missed the alley. In the end, I decided to come back. Now, I'm keen to do my part and make this place a little better.
This travel guide needs an update. Oh, you want to know which snack stalls I recommend around here? Well, you've come to the right person. It's my first time here too, but I've tried everything. There's a lot of things here that I've never even heard of. I was kind of scared to try them. Oh, have you heard of mung bean soda? The Xianzhou locals say it's delicious. So I bought one, took a sip, and then sprayed it all over the diners at the next table. Ugh. It has a grayish green color and a sour, rotten flavor. I reckon there's a handful of food connoisseurs that actually like it. Try some if you dare, but don't get your hopes up.
I'm counting on you to go buy all the snacks. Don't keep me waiting too long.
Yeah.
Oh, a visitor from afar. May I ask you a question? Do you like Arumali? Oh, well, that's regrettable. I hope you don't mind me prattling on, but since you're an outworlder, are you familiar with the IPC? Do you know if it has a good reputation? I was a little worried when I heard the president say that the IPC is going to destroy Arumali. Well, I can't just leave you here empty-handed. Take a look at the menu, order whatever you want. It's on the house.
Так, ну нас угощает. Какой пирулет. Бисквит из поющего лотоса. Шашлычок из ягодного фазана. Кузи молоко на пару. Ганька одобряет. Ну а шашлычок.
Alrighty.
Для байлу... А мы для байлу брали? Блин, было кузи молоко взять.
So, is there anything good? Fantastic! Hey, how did you know my favorite food? Great, but it looks like you only brought enough for one person. What am I supposed to do?
Ну как бы да.
Ah, it's the dragon lady. Here, I'll get you another serving. No need to be shy.
Thank you, Auntie. I'm so full of snacks I can hardly move. I haven't even gotten around to business yet. I wanted to stop by Elegance Pagoda to buy some medicine jars while I'm out. Come on, let's go.
Так, ну погнали.
Hey, what's going on at the dock?
Some of the dock workers got into an argument with the IPC folks.
Watch your words. No need to be aggressive here.
Так, разборочки у нас тут.
How about we go see what's happening at the dock? What if someone gets hurt and needs medical attention? Come on!
Ведь зачем
When did you
встревать в чужие
decide to show up,
разборки?
little Miss Feisty? How is this any of your business?
Please, miss, allow Arum Alley Merchant Guild to take care of this matter.
You're from the Merchant Guild?
What a joke! You people can't take care of anything! Everyone here knows that our Room Alley Merchant Guild is as incompetent as it is dysfunctional. The lease for the docks isn't even paid yet. Anyone care to guess whose fault that is? I'll tell you, the Merchant Guild's.
I'm not denying that.
Then say it out loud so everyone can hear. Our Room Alley Merchant Guild apologizes to every vendor here for defaulting on the lease and leaving us to pick up the mess. Better yet, get down on your knees and beg for forgiveness.
You're being completely unreasonable. Why can't we talk this over?
I'm not being unreasonable. I'm making a friendly inquiry. When will the IPC receive its lease payments?
I'm afraid we can't pay at the moment.
We leased this whole dock to your merchant guild, hoping that it would rejuvenate our Room Alley. And look at it now. A perfectly good freight dock has gone to waste.
They said at the moment. That doesn't mean they'll never make the payments, right?
Don't be so gullible. How about we make a little bet? If the Merchant Guild can pay back the money it owes, I'll get down on my knees and apologize to all the people of our Room Alley. I'll shout it loud and clear. I'm a raving idiot howling into the wind. And then I'll bark like a dog. How does that sound?
Okay. And if they can't?
Oh, that's simple. You apologize to me in front of all the people of our Room Alley, and you bark like a dog.
Ну, соглашаться, да.
You're not being very helpful, are you?
Deal.
You all heard that, right? I'll be waiting for you. Come on, let's get out of here.
Сюшан.
Miss, there's no reason for you to take such a bet. We're the ones who dragged you into this. It's okay. Seeing that arrogant sneer on his face made me sick to my stomach. I had to do something.
We appreciate you sticking up for us. But this...
Maybe. But you can't give in to bullies. My name is Ming-Shi. I'm the secretary of Arum Alley Merchant Guild. Most people just call me Miss Secretary. This leasing dispute is between the IPC and the Merchant Guild. You shouldn't have been dragged into it. It was me who accepted the bet. You're not involved at all.
So, is it true that the Merchant Guild can't pay back the lease?
Miss Secretary, just tell it like it is.
As things stand now, the Merchant Guild is in no position to pay back the lease. If we make the businesses more profitable, then maybe we have a chance of paying back the IPC. If we cut costs and tap into new revenue streams, we can turn things around. A lot of vendors in Arum Alley don't want anything to do with the dock, though, so it may be hard to find new sources of revenue. What about cutting costs? Cutting costs means reducing expenses. As you can see, the dock isn't even fully utilized, and the workers, well...
Hey, don't get any funny ideas about laying people off.
Miss Secretary is just helping us think of ideas. If you ask me, I think our ordering system is rather inefficient. I'm sure we could reduce our costs if we found a way to improve it.
I didn't realize you were such an entrepreneur.
Even the president hasn't been able to solve anything. Is this short-lifer really up to the job? At this point, I guess we've got nothing to lose.
Так, ну вот что, занимаемся погрузкой. Вот и весь ивент. Ну не весь, там еще будет помимо загрузки. Да, спасибо, держите в курсе. Ага. И отправить.
This will certainly save us on shipping costs.
Isn't this a little unsafe?
Don't worry. Our motto is safety first.
Jeez, don't get too full of yourself.
Impressive, but if you ask me, inventory efficiency isn't enough to save us. If the Heron Express doesn't deliver the goods, then they're just gonna sit around collecting dust.
I see your point. If you have the time, could you accompany me to Heron Express's Arumali branch office?
Of course. It's just... I'm better with brawn than brains.
Так, ну погнали. Чё мне вечно это подсвечивается? А теперь не подсвечивается. Что-то пустые посылки, да. И что-то там, короче, пом-пом было в конце.
Mr. Yongfeng?
Why, it's Miss Secretary. And who do we have here?
I'm Sushang of the Cloud Knights. I think you already know the little girl with horns on her head. And this is...
Good to meet you all. Miss Secretary, I heard you made a bet with the IPC. And if you lose, you have to bark like a dog?
Да-да.
The word got out pretty quickly, huh?
Those Outworlders from the IPC are the worst. How did you get bogged down with them?
Right. And if the Merchant Guild pay back what they owe, the only one barking will be that IPC stooge.
We made our inventory more efficient. But the dock workers said we still need a way to distribute the goods. I was wondering if Heron Express would be interested?
Those dock workers don't want to take responsibility. And I'm afraid it's not our responsibility either.
Then who should we blame? The IPC?
The IPC said that they would handle operations in Arumali and promised to give subsidies to the vendors. I suspect they secretly told all the vendors not to use the dock for logistics.
We can only blame ourselves for letting them get away with it for so long. If we can't pay back the rent, the financial damages will be manageable, but the reputational damage will be irreparable. If the Merchant Guild loses everyone's trust, it'll become an empty shell of its former self. And without the Merchant Guild, the IPC will have no competitors in Arum Alley's business district.
The IPC wants to turn this place into a big logistics warehouse. By then, the food hawkers and used goods stores will have to move away.
So no more Alley?
Correct. The physical space will still exist, but the Aurum Alley we all know, its fragrances, its bustling tourists, will be nothing more than a memory.
Let's not get ahead of ourselves. What are we gonna do about the matter at hand?
On the logistics side, we can reduce costs by making sure the delivery routes are planned efficiently. Mr. Yongfeng, please allow our friend to try his hand at it. He has some skills that could prove useful in this area.
See? He's a quick thinker.
Так, ну вот это более-менее еще тоже вот интересные. То есть пути составлять торговые. Так. Вот, и как можно стараться экономнее это все делать. Здесь, конечно, не придется с этим возиться долго. Вот бывали моменты, когда я сам проходил. Возиться с этими путями пришлось долго. Чтобы как минимум сэкономить.
I knew it! You're the heroes who can help us revitalize Aurum Alley.
Now, can you tell us what really happened to Aurum Alley?
Well, Aurum Alley was originally the busiest night market in Exalting Sanctum. In days past, this alley, famed for its food and commerce, was brimming with aurumatones collecting goods for their masters. But that prosperity has long since passed. Restrictions were placed on civilian aurumatones, and new commercial centers began to spring up. It was like being on a gentle downhill slope. Everyone knew things were changing, but no one thought it was serious. When the Lawfu was moored for maintenance and trade with the IPC increased, a new threat emerged for the Merchant Guild. The IPC's announcement of a bid for the development of Aurum Alley. Their promises were visible, tangible, and extremely aggressive. When the gentle downhill slope suddenly became the edge of a cliff, no one could pretend to ignore it anymore. Both the Merchant Guild and Aurum Alley itself were in jeopardy. Therefore, on behalf of the Merchant Guild, I would like to formally extend an invitation to you all to serve as business advisors in the plan to save Aurum Alley. The Merchant Guild is tight on funds, but we'll be sure to make it worth your time. Why don't you talk it over with everyone first?
Когда мы с тобой друзьями.
I really hope you can help out. I'm not worried about that. I just want to help save Aurum Alley. My home, the Xianzhou Yaoqing, had much closer ties with the IPC. Initially, people thought they were just engaging in a little interstellar investment, but over time, things changed. Gradually, the Yaoqing's younger generations began to enjoy the immersion produced by the IPC's entertainment division. Once they started wearing IPC clothing lines, you could hardly tell if they were Xianzhou locals or IPC employees. After their coming-of-age ceremonies, a lot of them aspired to join the IPC. To make it big, the architecture across the whole delve began to change. The graceful flying eaves I saw as a child became fewer and fewer, and the glazed tiles and fallow earth bricks gradually disappeared. Sleek, monolithic IPC buildings started sprouting up everywhere. Many of the Yaoqing locals older than 500, like my mother, will say the ouching has changed, but they're not sure whether this change is leading to a better future, or if it's allowing short-life species to dictate their way of life. It's making everyone anxious. If our opponents were martial arts types, I could hold my own against them. But Arum Alley's problems aren't something we can fight off with a sword. I want to help the Merchant Guild. I want to help everyone at Arum Alley. Please, help me help them.
I only came here for the food. I didn't expect to get tangled up in all this dock leasing stuff.
Ну, будешь за еду
If you're willing
работать.
to give it a shot, maybe Arum Alley doesn't have to disappear. That's not true. I'm doing something right now. Persuading you to help us. An admirable contribution.
Ну, с ней всего пару слов, а это и пришлось выслушивать целую историю.
What do you think? Will you become a business advisor for Arum Alley?
Конечно, я согласен.
Great. I still haven't discussed any of this with the president. Let's go pay them a visit.
Так, почта новых заказов. Так, нам туда.
Miss Lian Yan, please tell the president that I have someone who can help us with the leasing situation at the dock, and also bring Arum Alley back to its former glory.
I'll go ask the president's opinion on the matter. Please wait a moment.
Вон он.
Okay, the president trusts Miss Secretary's judgment, but the applicant still needs to pass a test. You must integrate Oldie's Depot into the logistics plan.
Так, ну что, покладываю маршрут. Да-да-да, спасибо, не нужно мне это все повторно пересказывать. Ну, поначалу всегда куча подсказок будет. Игра же нас чисто обучает всему это делу. Вот это типа улучшает нам прибавку.
The president acknowledges your expertise and agrees to confer management responsibilities accordingly. Arum Alley Merchant Guild would like to issue a formal request. Please help us emerge from this crisis and revitalize Arum Alley!
Now that that's settled, please come see me at the dock when you have time. You'll be able to help the dock workers do the inventory and help Heron Express with logistics planning. I keep tabs on all the goings-on in Arum Alley, including rumors and the latest gossip. If we can solve some of the problems in the community, it could help in rejuvenating Arum Alley.
If it involves helping people in need, count me in too.
Anytime you need anything, come find me. The important thing right now is to generate enough revenue before the payment due date. I'll be off to the dock then. Stop by anytime.
Так, еще новые заказы. Так, ну все, начало мы сделаем. Так, погодите, миссия на причале. Ну, погнали на причал.
Now that you're here, let's get started on the dock-related work.
Так. Так, ну все. Да-да-да, спасибо, не надо мне это все показывать, мы уже в курсе, что да как. Но игра нас все равно учит. Это уже никак не избежать. Окей. Так, вот, награды гильдии. Вот. Награды здесь достаточно хороши. Вот, особенно вот. Получаем здесь уникальные... Ну, это, можно сказать, обои для телефона. Пока что единственное, где их можно получить, так это в этом ивенте. Поэтому хорошо, что их оставили, ну, сделали возможность получить их вообще навсегда. Так. Вот здесь можем это все дело получать. Так. Ну, давай уж поднакопим. Собирать пока что не будем. Так. Так, ладно, отслеживать.
Take your time. There's always something.
Вот такие вот нудные диалоги я буду пропускать. И по факту ничего не несут себе интересного. Вы вполне можете это на паузе прочитать. Так, сюда нас отсылает.
Are there other matters?
Так, толкай и тяни. Блять, толкай и тяни, блять. Нормальные такие имена. Вот, если вам интересно, то запаузите и почитайте это. С подобными диалогами я возиться долго не хочу. Ведь это еще даже не квестовые диалоги. Это мы просто пока общались с ними.
Storytelling is such an outdated art form.
Здесь скип. записи. Ну-ка, чисто записываем записи их рассказов. Что ничего особенного.
Crosstalk Comedy 101. Swindling and cheating.
Так, все. Записали. Вот, и нам периодически нужно будет проходить по всем этим локациям. Так, записи. Так, ну все. Так. Ну теперь нужно как-то это все дело отправить вон туда. Поэтому будем сейчас пути немножко менять. Так. Ну, вот видите, то есть, то меньше, то больше у нас выходит. То есть нужно как-то экономно это все сделать. То есть, единственное, что как вариант, можно убрать все пути и просто сделать их, ну, как-то вот так вот. То есть как-то поэкономному что ли сделать. То есть вот так вот, например. Вот. Здесь, конечно, меньше у нас выйдет. Вот. Еще вариант просто вот так вот напрямую отправить. А там с этой просто вот так вот раз, два и три. Во! Отлично. То есть вот, то есть нужно прям это мозги включать прям таки, чтобы у нас по итогу рейтинг был выше. То есть над этим приходится думать. Ну вот все, закусочную развиваем. Вот, и так надо каждое место развивать. Так, еще доставки.
Regardless of the IPC's wish, the Merchant Guild's funds are not exactly overflowing right now. We need to work harder.
Так, ну и вот так вот. То есть мы должны, мы как бы условно должны забить вот все необходимые предметы, но можно еще и добавить, так сказать. Мол, якобы мы за это больше получим. Так. Так, ну тут мы уж прям все выкладываем. Так, можно, в принципе, скипнуть. Так, индивидуальный заказ Журавль Экспресс. Так, отслеживать. Так, ну-ка. Индивидуальные заказы. Угу. Так, погрузить. Так, действительно прибыль 2200. Так. Так. Готово. Ну, даже ачивочка есть. Так.
Regardless of the IPC's wish, my colleagues from the Merchant Guild Accounting Department want me to remind you that we haven't met our revenue target for this phase yet.
Так, практически максимально. Так, ну нормально. Так, план возрождения, долговой кризис. Так.
I have something to tell you. We achieved our revenue goal for this quarter. This is all thanks to you two. Not to mention the merchants of Aurumali. The Merchant Guild promises that we will use the money where it is meant to be spent. No disappointments. The funds will be used for the overall repair and upgrade of the dock, which means we won't be able to use the dock's shipping logistics for a while.
Так, продолжить. Так, ну тут у нас что, обычные поручения, которые нам, в принципе, нужно выполнить. Так. Так, одно дело сделали. Теперь туда. Ебать, кто так на флейте играет? Флейтист какой-то. Так, сюда. Так, может у них что-то покупать еще? Так. Так, самостоятельные деревянные маяки. Включать функцию автобитов, с точностью которой нельзя учить посвященность всем советчикам, повышается на 45%. Ну а чё нет, пускай будет. Тут, конечно, с дохера всяких прибудут. Хотя для синтеза... Конечно, не знаю, для чего эти предметы нужны. Поэтому применения им нет, поэтому брать не буду.
Dumplings and steamed buns. The buns are huge. Just a few and you'll be full.
Так, что-то у причала. Ну, сука, отлынивает от работы, блядь. Работать, сука! Работать, блядь! Так, ну все выполнили? Да, все выполнили. Взять не менее 16 единиц товара. Так. Ну, давай. Подумаем. Нет, все равно мало. Вот иногда приходится думать, как бы все это дело погрузить. Ну, сказки тут нам дают. Ну, пока что без них разберемся. Погоди, я знаю, что делать. Так, вот. Развернем. О. Не все так просто. О, отлично. Разгадали дилемму. Так, и еще. Запомните газовый ялик по своему усмотрению, да без проблем. Так, все.
In order to reward you and Seuss.
А, опять дело было, ладно. Здесь заказ МНС в киоске с закусками. Тихо-тихо, что можно забрать?
The secretary asked me to prepare some refreshments for you earlier. Make yourselves comfortable. I'll bring them out shortly.
Надо было захватить попкорн. Опять совершенно на причале.
You're just in time. Everyone is asking this IPC goon for an explanation.
Calling someone an IPC goon isn't very becoming of a Cloud Knight now, is it? I'm not here today as a representative of the IPC. I'm just a tourist. You could just call me Scott. I have no quarrel with you. Can a man come here to deliver a package without being surrounded?
There's something wrong with the stuff this guy is shipping. It's causing damage to other people's goods, and our dock here is liable for the compensation.
Speak louder. I can't quite hear you. Is this how you treat guests in our room alley?
Let's open that package right here, right now. Then we'll see what he's hiding.
I'd be careful if I were you. If you damage my goods, you'll have to pay for them. Did I hear that right? He said he can afford to pay for it. What a surprise.
No need to make this difficult. Let's open it.
Let's check and see if there's anything suspicious.
Да, интересно, что же у нас тут подозрительного?
A blade knows no mercy. Your end approaches.
Hope you're prepared.
How many can you block?
Is that all? I will dispatch you.
Эх, чуть-чуть не хватило. Чему жахнуть?
You tampered with this ingenium so that it caused damage to other goods on the freight skiff.
Speak louder. I can't quite hear you. Conclusive evidence? Deny? Here, look carefully. This old piece of junk doesn't even belong to me.
What?
If you don't believe me, just ask the dock workers.
If I may, he's telling the truth. This golden cloud toad does not belong to Mr. Scott.
Да сама к нему залезла.
Why was the toad here in the first place?
Приручить пытался ее.
That's your problem, not mine. Now, let me ask you a question. My vase was almost smashed to pieces. What do you say about that? Huh? Did I hear that right?
Да, все верно.
After making a big scene like that, don't you owe me an apology?
I guess we do.
Well, are you going to apologize or not?
Sorry, sir.
For this kind of barbarity, a single apology won't ever be enough. Just think of this as a practice round for later.
If it were you, you wouldn't have fallen for his trap.
Sorry, I should have stepped in.
My mother always told me that as long as I honed my skills, I'd be able to deal with any situation. Seems I've still got honing to do.
Before the payment due date arrives, I'm going to teach you two how to fight. With words. Follow me. We're going to see the president.
Знаете, в лавке старьевщика есть переговоры. Вот переговоры будут реально, вот это вот интересный момент самого ивента. Вот это уже будет реально интересно.
Miss Secretary said that you want... I'm no secretary. The president is aware of recent events and is willing to pass on some simple negotiate. Rule 1. Prepare your ace card in advance. Just as Cloud, I will present you with a few items, and you need to Rule 2. Play your ace card at the right time. How about this? I've prepared a little practice exercise for you.
What exactly does the president have up their sleeve?
I don't know anything. I don't have anything to say.
Так, начинаем дебаты.
My name's Afang. I was the one who brought out the box containing the golden cloud toad.
I didn't see any boxes. Only the golden cloud toad.
If goods need to be inspected, we remove the packaging ahead of time. You wouldn't want to do all that work yourself, would you? My name's Afang. I was told to move something, and I did. I had no knowledge of the presence of an ingenium. This matter has nothing to do with me.
Why do you emphasize that this matter has nothing to do with you?
I just want to avoid any misunderstanding, in case anyone has it in their head that I intentionally misplaced an item.
I sense a hole in his logic.
I was told... I'm a dock worker after all. How could I conspire with the IPC?
Does being a dock worker mean that person can't conspire with the IPC?
Everyone knows the IPC wants to use the dock debt to discredit the Merchant Guild. The Merchant Guild are the ones who gave me a job, not the IPC. Why would I
sense a hole in his logic.
I'm a dock worker after all. My name's Offung. I was told to move something, and I did. I had no knowledge of the presence of an ingenium. This matter has nothing to do with me.
Okay.
Why do you emphasize that this matter hasn't...
I just want to avoid...
I sense a hole in his logic.
I was told to move something, and I did. I had no knowledge of the presence of an ingenium. This matter has nothing to do with me.
I think this has a lot to do with you.
Records from Heron Express show that this container was sent by a person named Afeng. What do you have to say about that?
That must be some kind of mistake.
Победа.
All right, enough already! The IPC was worried that the lease for the dock would be paid off, so they had me move some things around. Is that so terrible? Is letting the IPC take over management of Aurum Alley such a bad thing? Besides, what's it to you if I make some extra money?
Mr. Afeng, our goal at the Merchant Guild is to help make Aurum Alley a better place for everyone. Why would you work against that?
Keep your heads in the sand if you like, but it's only a matter of time before Aurum Alley becomes another warehouse for the IPC. What do you take me for? I'm not falling for that.
It seems that the truth has come out. Here is Mr. Afeng's testimony. It may come in useful later.
The payment for the dock is ready now. If you're ready for the next round of negotiations, come and see me at the dock.
Right. That guy's gonna be sorry for everything he's done. Time we got a public apology.
Ну все, погнали. Сейчас у нас будут серьезные дебаты.
The IPC representative has arrived, and I've called...
Remember, this is a war of words. Over to you.
Before we start, let's review the documents we have.
Так. Арендная плата за причал, договор аренды причала, показания работника причала. Ну да, все есть.
Let's go. The notary from the Skyfaring Commission is already waiting for us.
On behalf of the Skyfaring Commission, I am here to preside over the leasing dispute between the IPC and the Aurum Alley Merchant Guild.
Is there anything left to dispute? I'll cut to the chase. The Merchant Guild should have removed itself from Aurum Alley a long time ago.
Couldn't the IPC choose a sane person to represent them?
Huh? Say that a little louder. I can't quite hear you.
I said the IPC should send someone else!
Goodness, there's no need to shout, little Miss Feisty. My ears are ringing.
Стебется еще.
You should be saving your voice for your public apology. As the representative of the IPC, my presence in this negotiation is legal, reasonable, and sensible. Who do you plan on sending to the battlefield? A random Cloud Knight? That cowardly president who's afraid to even show their face? Or how about that kid who got dragged into this fiasco at the last minute, walking around like he owes someone 50 credits?
That's enough, Representative Scott. Please state the IPC's side of the case.
The IPC specially leased operations of the dock to Aurum Alley Merchant Guild in the hopes of seeking common interest and development.
Why couldn't the IPC operate the dock from the beginning?
Oh, are you implying that the IPC was setting a trap for the Merchant Guild? You're saying the IPC leased the dock to the Merchant Guild, who mismanaged it, in order to destroy the Merchant Guild's credibility?
That was definitely your plan all along.
Ah, so you admit the Merchant Guild mismanaged the dock?
This guy!
The IPC, specially with the Merchant Guild, refused to cooperate with the major shops in Aurum Alley, and the once prosperous dock is now desolate.
The Merchant Guild has never refused to work with any shops in Aurum Alley.
Never refused? Then let me ask you, how many shops are currently in your logistics network?
There will be a lot more later.
Later? How much later? For the Xianzhou, does later mean 500 years? Can the shop owners here wait that long?
10 years, 20 years. Psst. What should I say? Is 20 about right?
But the Merchant
Даже не
Guild
знает
refused
ответ на
to
этот
cooperate with
вопрос.
the major the inefficient shipping and low volume of transactions at the Aurum Alley dock, which does not create any value at all, are clear evidence of poor management.
The dock has improved shipping efficiency, and transaction volume is increasing.
Ah, you guys didn't think that this transaction volume would be enough, did you? The shopkeepers in Aurum Alley aren't here to play house with you. We're all trying to turn a profit. The inefficient shipping and coupled with the Merchant Guild's inability to pay the rent, we believe the guild should voluntarily relinquish operating rights to the dock and pay additional compensation.
What makes you think we can't afford to pay the lease?
If you have the necessary funds, prove it.
Пруфы
Coupled with the
имеется.
Merchant Guild's inability to pay the rent, we believe the guild
Балтазарин
should
причал.
voluntarily relinquish operating rights to the dock.
We've already paid back the lease.
These are the funds from Aurum Alley Merchant Guild. The guild has turned a profit and is able to pay back what it owes.
What? You already paid back the lease? How?
The documentation provided by Aurum Alley Merchant Guild is true and credible. And according to the lease contract between the two parties, the Merchant Guild still holds the rights to operate the dock. Next order of business. The Merchant Guild has accused Representative Scott of secretly sabotaging dock operations. Do you have anything to say about that?
Don't be so slanderous! Why would I stoop so low? What do the frequent accidents at this dock have to do with me?
How did you know about the frequent accidents at the dock?
I use the shipping services too, you know. Do you have any idea how often my packages are damaged in transit?
Don't feign ignorance. Isn't that all by your own design?
Don't be so... Besides, I'm not even involved in shipping operations. How could I possibly buy off a dock worker? The absurdity!
Is it possible that you paid off a dock worker to do your bidding?
The empty rhetoric! Let's see some evidence!
Do we have any proof?
Besides, I'm not even involved in shipping operations. How could I possibly
Цены
buy off a
работники
dock
причала.
worker?
We have the testimony of Afeng.
This testimony is concrete proof that you instructed him to sabotage shipments.
What? That little... Aren't the Xianzhou people always preaching about righteousness? Oh, I gave him all that money! And he sold me out in a heartbeat! Darn it!
Все.
If the evidence presented is true, Mr. Scott, then this constitutes improper business practices, and the Skyfaring Commission will conduct a follow-up investigation.
How did this happen? How did the plan go awry?
Don't forget about our bet. You have to apologize in front of everyone.
What? Why should I apologize?
Как бы да, должен.
Because you use dirty tricks to trample all over the honest work of others. An apology alone won't be enough to fix the damage. If it were, I'd make you do it 1,000 times over. Consider yourself lucky it's just the once.
I hereby apologize to Aurum Alley.
hurry up.
I apologize to all the people of Aurum Alley. I'm a raving idiot howling into the wind.
Ну да. А теперь лай, как собака.
Is that really necessary?
Конечно.
Make him bark!
That's
Make
right.
him bark!
That's right!
Enough! Woof, 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 woof! Woof, woof! Ow!
Бля.
What a clown show. This arbitration is hereby resolved.
Почему унизительно?
Thanks to all of you, we managed to pull through the dock's debt crisis.
Надо было намордник ему еще одеть.
Undoubtedly, yes. We should take advantage of the momentum to upgrade the Aurum Alley dock and increase its transaction volume. I'm preparing to upgrade inventory and logistics planning. The previously idle dock is now ready for use, so come see me when you have time. The dock crisis is over for now, but the rejuvenation of Aurum Alley has just begun.
Так. Так, здесь пока ничего нет. Окей.
Thanks to your help, the least now the dock can support Mr. Yun Feng from the Heron Express sees Psy Cranes as family. And he said he'd never turn his back on family.
Так. Так, по возрождению путь инноваций.
There's been an unexpected change in plans. I've received word that the president has ordered me to stop all upgrades to the dock immediately. Now's not the time for jokes. I'm also confused. Let's go have a word with him. I sent a message to Sushang, telling her to meet up at Oldie's Depot.
Так, видимо, еще с вами не закончили
There's still more
разговор.
work to do. There are more urgent issues that need to be taken care of first.
Да, собственно, вот у нас новые пути имеются. Так, сейчас мы немножко поменяем пути. Вот так вот. Теперь здесь. Так, вот здесь давай вот так вот сделаем. Во! Отлично! Продолжить планирование. Так, ну здесь все. Так, сообщение гильдии. Так, тут все сделано. Так, 33. Я, конечно, не помню, сколько тут максимально надо. Ну, я думаю, за все прохождение, думаю, все соберем. Что уж все награды разом забрать. Так. Так, ну туда.
Good. They've arrived.
Will we actually get to see him this time? Yeah, we know you're in there. Open the door.
The President fully appreciates your efforts and knows what you want to ask. He believes that continuing to upgrade the dock, a strategy that is not fundamentally different from that of the IPC, will only destroy the unique character of Aurum Alley. Aurum Alley is a place brimming with personality, from the delicious food to the cultural antiques. Everything is built around visiting tourists and local residents, and that's what makes it such a special place. Based on historical data, continued development of the shipping operations will turn the area into a giant warehouse. The more the shipping capacity is increased, the less attractions there will be for visitors. Such an outcome is unacceptable for the shopkeepers and community of Aurum Alley.
Historical data isn't my forte. You better be telling the truth.
Very well. I believe it's my turn to speak. The Skyfaring Commission has received a joint request from several merchants concerning the reorganization of the Merchant Guild. Mr. President, the merchants would like you to resign as the president of the guild.
There has come a day that the merchants of Aurum Alley have betrayed me. I won't give up the vision I've built for Aurum Alley, let alone step down from my duties.
It is not my intention to interfere with the Merchant Guild's affairs, but as an old friend, I would like to remind you that Aurum Alley only exists in the present, not in the past.
Madam Yukon, the present is always made from the past, is it not?
I suggest that you make some concessions to appease the merchants. If you don't follow Mingxi's plans for the dock, she will temporarily take over your position.
Mingxi, I would like to hear your thoughts.
President, I hope you understand that I am in no way vying for power over Aurum Alley. I have listened to the President's vision of prosperity since I was a child, and I want to work to achieve that vision. But currently, your ideas conflict with ours.
I understand. I can accept Mingxi temporarily taking over my duties. However, Mingxi must make her decision public and win the approval of both myself and all the merchants. Since you have shown confidence, those terms should be acceptable to you.
Yes. I'll do my best, President.
You have to remember that even when you're acting in my place, a crisis is still imminent. You must earn at least the amount of the bidding deposit to even have a chance of thwarting off the IPC.
Very well. Since the President has come to a decision, I will be in charge of calling a public meeting. Mingxi, I have something for you. When you are all finished here, remember to come and see me. I heard from Shi Kuei that it was you who became a business advisor and assisted Aurum Alley Merchant Guild in their dispute with the IPC. How versatile. Is there anything you can't do? The President is still a hero to Aurum Alley. He helped it achieve prosperity. But a hero will not be embraced forever. I've seen the IPC's approach. They prioritize efficiency and a standard uniform business model across the galaxy. I warned them that their business model wouldn't work on the Xianzhou without adjustments. But the Merchant Guild's overly traditional mindset is a different obstacle. Let me put it bluntly. Aurum Alley Merchant Guild has no chance of succeeding today. And yet, all of you now represent a third choice. different from both the Merchant Guild and the IPC. My advice to you is to visit the shopkeeper, Mr. Xiao. He is the one who proposed the reorganization of the Merchant Guild. If you can get his support, you will definitely receive support from the other merchants.
Thank you, Madam Yukong.
I have business to attend to in the Palace of Astrum. The rest is up to you. Convince the old shopkeeper, and you may just become the new heroes of Aurum Alley.
У меня чиновник в чате. Погнали.
Need something fixed? We guarantee that your Ingenium will be good as new. Of course, if it's Outworlder technology, it'll depend on the world. I'd appreciate it if you could state the reason for your visit today.
Mr. Xiao, I'm Mingxi, the secretary of the Merchant Guild. We're here to talk about...
Forget it. I support the IPC.
Can you tell us why?
Please leave.
Вот и поговорили.
Wait. Please, wait a moment. It sounded like my father was being a little difficult. I'm Xiaohan. People around here call me Little Master. If I'm not mistaken, you're the ones who made Representative Scott apologize in public. Oh, I didn't give myself that name. It's what my friends have always called me. I only recently returned to the Xianzhou after many years away, but it seems like the name stuck. May I ask why you wanted to speak with my father?
We need the support of the merchants for the dock. And we wanted to see if your father could join us.
Hadn't my father already refused?
We heard that Mr. Xiao proposed to reorganize the Merchant Guild, and we wanted to ask why.
I see. I'll help you figure something out.
Great! Your father is a very tough nut to crack.
The older generation of craftsmen can be rather set in their ways. Here, how about this? Why not join my father's shop as apprentices? My father is stern on the surface, but if he sees a capable apprentice and a sincere heart, he'll change his attitude. I truly want to help you, and you'll receive compensation for your work. So, it's decided? Let's get moving then. Time to make you apprentices. Father, my friends from the Merchant Guild want to be your apprentices. I'll go ahead and show them the ropes.
Nonsense. I never said I needed more hands. Even if I did want to hire more people, I couldn't afford them. You know that better than I do.
I can cover their salaries. Come on, it'd be rude to turn them away.
Don't be ridiculous. A green hand like him won't be able to fix a thing. Plus, if he breaks our customer items in the process, it'll be us taking the blame.
If that's what you're worried about, just give him a little training. That sounds like a yes to me. Let's get on with the job, shall we? Here's something from one of our regulars. Show him what you can do.
Так, давай. Так, наоборот.
Not bad. No.
He's hard to impress. I'll find you some more work.
What did I do to deserve this?
Just a reminder, Father. Fair work for fair pay. Over here. See what you can do with this jade abacus. Don't just stand there, Father. Go teach your apprentice a thing or two.
Fine, I give in. I know why you're here, just... Please stop tinkering with my customers' items.
I think we just made him surrender.
Ask what you wanted to ask. Issue? It's less about issues and more about stubbornness. Stubbornness is intrinsic to long-life species. We walk a single path, do the same things, and talk to the same people for centuries. The mind can become insensitive to change. However, compared to the president, my stubbornness is nothing. Back in his day, our O'Malley was teeming with shuttling star skiffs and commercial aurumatones. But then the Lawfu departed again on the path of the hunt. Our business partners couldn't follow, so they stopped trading with us.
He always says the alley deserves another chance.
Indeed, which is why he won't let it go. He wants to see the streets teeming with tourists, not IPC cargo. But times have changed. We can't sail against the current. That's why I stand behind the IPC's plan. Our O'Malley will inevitably be replaced.
But is your shop part of the future that the IPC promised?
Hard to say. Chances are I'll have to sell it. Not the easiest decision to make, but I won't regret it. The good days are behind us. We must accept that short-life species will repurpose our lands and that night markets are destined to become shipping docks. We must come to terms with the fact that short-life ambitions will reshape a world where things were thought to last forever.
Mr. Xiao, why not try working with us? Ming-Si is pushing for reforms within the guild. We are nothing like the president.
Reforms?
They made a lot of good points when arguing with the IPC at the dock. I do see possibilities for the guild to change.
Well, given the state of the guild, my money is on the IPC winning. But since I've accepted the worst-case scenario, our O'Malley ceasing to exist, I can't see why it hurts to endorse your idea and see how far it takes us.
Thank you. Now that you have joined our revival project, I'm sure many others will follow suit.
That's settled then. I'm curious to see what comes of your plan.
Now that Mr. Xiao is on board, his shop can be part of the logistics network we've been working on.
Ну давайте уже. А то слушай, все эти нудные разговоры стариков, такое сидело. Так. Не, все равно много. Еще хлеб можно как-то сэкономить. О, теперь нормально.
I'll head back to the dock for now. Thanks for all the hard work, by the way. Hope things work out just as smoothly down the line.
Так, ну все, и это мы теперь развиваем. Твой сейчас. Так, ну давай уже доставим черт справки. Окей. Наказ по пути.
Regardless of the IPCs, there's still more work to do.
Так, события магазина зал долголетия. Так. Тут ничего не надо. Тут ничего не надо.
There's still more work. The tourists say that they've been seeing a lot more.
О, задротка. Ну, опять-таки без диалогов, без звуковых диалогов, поэтому просто текстом это все пропустим, и что на паузе зачитайте. О, сколько все получили. Ну, ты хочешь найти причину уйти на больничный, чтоб не работать. Логично. Она жалуется на неизлечимую болезнь, а лечит ее как? Да тут не на больничный надо идти. Купи больничного листа. Так. Так, веселее получше. Идеально. Так, еще новый заказы.
Regardless of the IPC's wish, the dock workers are always...
Так, свете магазина дворец яств.
Yelling.
Так. Татечка крошка, блядь. В натуре крошка. Понял. Так, ну раз такое дело,
I'm with you. Will of preservation.
Вот так вот сделаем и погнали. Понял. Ожидаемо что-то такое увидеть.
Time for swordplay. Strike with heart.
Your end approaches.
It's time. Hit.
hope you're prepared.
A one-time enemy.
Is that all?
Reach the end of the story in your own way.
Так, ну все. Так. Цыпленка фри с луковым соусом, рис и побольше этого. Так, и... большую. Ну не доложили, так сказать. Яйцо. Два заказа запорол. Не, официант нахуй, это не мое, блять. Пускай сама разбирается, таких персоналов, блять, нанимает, сука. Потому что нечем записать, мы все в памяти держим и не записываем. Короче, только один клиент остался доволен. Так. Оки-доки. Так, тогда сделаем вот как. Вот, сейчас опять будут танцы с бубном, насколько я помню. Так, первый. Не хватает. Так, как вариант, можно сделать вот так вот. Но это, по-моему, вряд ли что не даст. Ну да, от слова это совсем ничего не дало. Вот как я и сказал, вот сейчас начинаются танцы с бубном, где предстоит нам башкой таки немало думать. Блять, что за изгибы? Не, короче, вот я предлагаю, короче, вот остановиться вот на вот этих вот. На вот этих вот путях. Чтоб сильные круги не делать. Потому что реально мы слишком много кругов нарезаем. И все равно не хватает. Ну, я говорю, в этом случае нам придется как-то хитрить. Иначе никак. Во, отлично. Получилось. Вот давай даже вот так сделаем. Вот так вот. Ну, в некоторых случаях реально придется вот прям мозгами прям думать. Вот у нас есть много путей, но от них толку особо никакого нет. Так что один хер нужно как-то сделать так, чтобы у нас хотя бы больше... Нужно хотя бы больше рейтинга набрать. Так, все, еще новые заказы. Так, ну-ка, что у тебя можно взять?
What are you waiting for? Everyone in RM Alley knows Delicacy Pavilion.
Нормально, обычную воду продает. Так, и фирменные говяжьи потрошки в остром соусе. А что они там делают? Значит, очка и техники сделала. А почему бы и нет? А почему бы и нет? Возьмем. Так, а у аптекаря что было? Шо аптекаря?
Let me be clear.
У аптекаря... У аптекаря ничего интересного нету. Я даже смотреть не буду. Хотя, может, там и что-то... Может, и есть что-то интересное. Хотя, маловероятно. Так.
There's still more work. My colleagues from the Merchant Guild Promotion Department came up with a slogan.
Так,
Reclaim Arum Alley's golden glory.
Ну, еще как минимум 3 магазина и какого-то паренька надо еще. Так иначе попробуем. Даже еще стол нужно поставить. Так. Стол только на это ставится. Так, сейчас попробуем как-то иначе. А, точно. Простая схема. Вот. Все. Так, и вот так. Все. Так, робот. Так, по центру. Так. Да, блять. Вот ты, блять, на робота ставишь, блять. Так. Восхождение, путь инноваций.
I have something to tell you. We achieved our revenue goal for this quarter. This is all thanks to you two. The Merchant Guild promises that the funds will be used for the overall repair.
Так, окей. Ага, вот еще задание. Так тут ну, ничего не надо. Вот тут надо, давай. Купить не менее 10 единиц крупного товара. А что тут думать? А, понял. Ограниченного товара, я понял. Так. Так, погоди-ка, выгрузить все. Так, ковер сюда. Так, так, так. И так. Стен. И так. Готово. Так, заполнить было максимум. Да без проблем. О, роботов размещаем и все. Вот и погрузили. Так, и еще один. Имеет 26 предметов. Не, чуть ни хера. Товара становится больше, но толком от этого никакого нет. Не-не-не-не, никаких нахер подсказок. Никаких, блять, нахер подсказок. Ща допрем. Ща мозгами поразмышляем и допрем как-нибудь. Так, ну во-первых, почему это вот так стоит, а не вот так вот? Ай, точно. Можно еще вот так поставить. Ладно, платишь. И все. Так, погоди-ка. Вот так вот делаем. Так. И ни хрена. Так. Сука. Блять. Не-не, мы не будем пользоваться подсказкой, и мы допрем сами. Так. Надо просто башкой подумать как следует. Так. Так, например, вот как попробуем. Ограничимся вот таким вот методом. Так. Так. Не, один хер-то так же выходит, просто немножко иначе я выкладываю. Ковров всего 4. О, отлично. Вот говорю, допру. Я же говорю, сделал без подсказок. И сделал. Все. Так, ну все, мы тут, по-моему, все выполнили.
In order to reward you.
Так, погоди, у нас тут еще эти вот имеются. Надо их выполнить. Ну тут подставной облачный рыцарь, понимаю. Так, блин, не то нажал, не то. Ладно. Раз начали, так начали.
Lands at the ready. This ends here.
Time for sword play. Strike with heart.
Блин, сзади я хотел только за гепарда ультануть, а не за этого черта. Так. Окей, далее. Сюда. Вот тестировщика. На самом деле она тут умеет, блядь, работать, она просто, блядь, прикалываться. Я просто решил порофлить. Рофлящая птица. Да, блядь, улетело. А, сюда. Так, и еще одну тут. Так, у них тут свой базар. Хватит болтать, на работу! Быстро на работу! Ну... Сразу, блядь, работать захотел, когда вместо нее берем другого. Сразу про деньги подумал.
Dumplings and steamed buns.
I've heard about all the...
Так, еще дебаты. Окей, погнали. С головой он сейчас дебаты будут.
Right on time. Xiao Han is about to share his strategy for the upcoming hearing.
The president likes to quote past experiences and data. We can do that too.
The president and Madame Yukong are here. Ready?
Let's do this.
Before we start, let's review the documents we have.
Набор торговой гильдии Переулка ауруматонов, анализ продаж мастерской, история объема сделок Переулка ауруматонов.
The hearing is about to begin.
Ну все, погнали.
I will be hosting this hearing on behalf of the Skyfaring Commission. Mingxi, are your people all present?
We're all here, but where's the president?
I'm right here.
You're the president?
Ну это же очевидно было,
That
что
is
он
correct. I know my appearance is a little unsettling. If the hearing weren't of vital importance to the future of Aurumali, I wouldn't attend in person. Still, I didn't expect a reaction like this. Are you so afraid to converse with a piece of metal?
Ты можешь детей пугать.
If there are any children here, just tell them I'm one of those talking toys.
That's missing the rest of its body.
Let me remind everyone that we are at a hearing. Mr. President, please share with us your vision for Aurumali.
I can tell that the opposing side is eager to see Aurumali thrive. Your passion resonates with me.
Since we share the same passion, where is it that we disagree?
The prosperity under your proposal means diminishing the alley's tradition and personality. We can afford neither. I can tell that the IPC plans to turn the alley into a logistics hub. You are practically thinking the same.
Our proposal is different from the IPC's.
That's right. The IPC will close down artistry hardware if they take over. We would never do that. We protect businesses. The IPC sacrifices them for their own gain.
Protect? Sacrifice? I find that humans rarely understand these concepts correctly. The outcome is what truly matters. Once the alley is turned into a logistics hub, shops like Artistry Hardware won't be able to sustain themselves, regardless of what the IPC does.
He is convinced that the IPC and us are the same.
The IPC, the reality is, Overdevelopment can only adversely impact customer experience, making the alley less appealing.
Do you have data to support your statements?
Historical data has proved my point. It is the reality, not rhetoric, that matters.
I sense a hole in his logic.
The reality is, overdevelopment can only adversely impact customer experience, making the alley less appealing.
Как раз продаж.
There are actually more customers coming to the alley.
This record reflects the change in Artistry Hardware's turnover and the increase in customers since it partnered with the dock.
The shop does better than it used to. Impossible. You must be bluffing.
You know Mingxi better than I do. Would she deceive you with fake data?
The sample size is too small. I'm not convinced.
If I were you, Mr. President, I would think of ways to translate the success of that one sample into something that can benefit everyone. A guild that doesn't proactively help businesses has no reason to exist.
You have not witnessed what I have seen, so you fail to understand my insistence.
You can't just rely on your age and experience.
There are many things that only time can tell, young one. You have not witnessed what the old O'Malley achieved a commercial miracle that has not yet been replicated. It did so by following my way of doing things.
Are you suggesting that the alley is a shadow of its former self?
That is correct. The number of customers visiting the shops was 10 times what it is today. The alley was alive and was credited as the best night market on the Luofu. Things were better in the old days. Of that, I am certain.
I sense a hole in his logic.
The old O'Malley achieved a commercial miracle that has not yet been replicated. It did so by following my...
You've been looking at the past through rose-tinted glasses.
In the golden era you described, the old RM Alley had a trading volume similar to today.
You included the delivery side cranes in your math.
We did. So what?
You can't draw simple parallels between then and now using absolute numbers. The trading volume you mentioned may not look impressive today, but it was huge relative to... I see what you are saying. While criticizing you for making flawed comparisons, I myself also made the mistake of believing that what worked in the past could be copied to serve the present.
Mr. President, the way I see it, you shouldn't regard the alley as a souvenir from the past. Arum Alley should embrace change, as its residents do.
It seems we have reached an agreement. The hearing concludes here.
First challenging an IPC rep and now winning over the president of the guild? You're pretty good! The materials that Mingxi and Xiaohan provided were super useful.
Knowing the president, I think he's now ready to entrust you with the future of the alley. The president commands the trust of many reputable shops in the alley. Their support for him was likely to be a big obstacle to your rejuvenation project. His invitation to debate this matter publicly was a chance for the more difficult business owners to hear from you directly. If you say so.
I almost feel bad for him. RM Alley's enemy should be the IPC, not the president.
What if the IPC isn't an enemy? Of course not. We'll win the operating rights to our alley fair and square.
You're with the IPC?
Xiao Han is the IPC's operation rep in Exalting Sanctum.
You snake!
My original plan only involved helping you overthrow the current president. But as we progressed, I saw there was more common ground than I'd anticipated. Since we all agree that the dock is vital to our alley's development, why not take things further and turn the alley into a full-blown logistics hub? Imagine cargo ships from all corners of the galaxy, docking and departing. This place will be transformed into a renowned commercial port, instead of another run-of-the-mill market. When the IPC wins the bidding, I'm sure we can continue to work together for a brand new Arum Alley.
Hey, not so fast. It's still anyone's game.
Maybe I'm getting ahead of myself. In that case, keep up the good work. I'll see you at the negotiation table.
Так, вот это вроде как последний.
Thanks to your help, the dock is running. We now have the additional... Regardless of the IPC's wishes, positive changes need to be made to Arum Alley.
Угу. Так, ну давай. Так, чтобы увеличить. Так, все равно не хватает. Так, значит, как-то иначе надо. Нет, это ни хрена не работает. Так. Хотя, в принципе, как вариант, можно сделать вот так. То есть вот это просто вот так вот провести, а это вот так вот. Хотя мне кажется, это все равно бред. Ну да. Ожидаемо. Хотя можно сделать еще вот так. Ну да. Если, конечно... Не одинаково выходит. Значит, надо как-то иначе это все дело провернуть. Ну, не знаю, может чисто вот это вот сделать. Хотя мне, по-моему, это тоже такое сидел. Хотя можно попробовать. Хотя помогло. Тогда окей. Так, 92, отлично. Так, у нас еще верхний откроется. Так. Угу. Так, вот еще расширение. Так, полное возрождение, торги в Переулке.
Some time ago, I asked Sushang to have a chat with Yin Sui. She could use some extra hands. Thanks so much. Sushang. Regardless of the different matters have different priorities. There are more urgent issues that need our attention right now.
Так. Нет, тут нас точно ничего не будет. Давайте послушаем.
Over here! Sushang told me all about what you did to help the shops in the alley. Very impressive. I wish Spices Supreme would step up their game, though. It'd be a dream come true if I could order takeout from the Alchemy Commission.
Все начиналось с закусок, а в итоге тут сидим, работаем.
Unbelievable, right? The food is so good. Chef Yin Sui used to be on the president's side. After she heard about Mingxi's plans, she decided to cooperate with the doc. It's a good opportunity.
There's finally hope for Spices Supreme takeout!
Not only that, putting Spices Supreme on the map would increase interest in the alley as a whole. To get us started, I've proposed a crossover between the Merchant Guild and Spices Supreme. Buy a meal box and get a visiograph of Bailu.
Wait a second! I'm not sure about that idea. If the elders find out, they'll say I'm tarnishing my image or something.
А мы еще, по-моему, Байлу тут фотографировать
Mingxi has
будем.
agreed to offer you free meals throughout the crossover.
Happy to help.
Ну, как речь про еду, так все.
Let's go talk to Yin Sui.
Ну, говорю, Байлу, она вот согласна работать лишь только за еду. Только за еду ее и кормят. Все. Работает только за еду. Деньги ей тупо не нужны.
Now, would you mind giving me the lowdown on this crossover event?
In short, Spices Supreme will release a series of crossover meal deals. Customers get RM Alley shopping coupons when they place an order. And, in addition to the coupons, you can get a visiograph of Bailu, our alley ambassador. We need someone famous for branding. Lady Bailu is the High Elder of the Vidyadhara, and also the most sought-after doctor in the Alchemy Commission. If she can be our ambassador, we'll have queues for miles.
Wow, that's a lot of information. I haven't wrapped my head around it, but I'm sure you'll do a good job.
Ha! Leave it to me. About these visiographs, what do you need me to do?
Let's shoot 3 theme sets. Bailu at the alley entrance, Bailu and sight cranes, and the last one should be... maybe Bailu and friends? I mean, why not? RM Alley, a law food top 10 destination for Outworlders. So, have you made up your mind? Are we shooting Bailu or you? Sure. Let's go, folks. That's it! Cute! Here we go! Hey, Bailu, be natural!
Ну, судя по ее эмоциям, она ни хрена недовольна. А впрочем, чего и нет.
We need a slogan to go with the picture. I wish I'd read more books. Any ideas?
Предложи поддерживайся детей, обратитесь в комиссию по балансу.
Did you just turn into a public service announcement? Hey, you're trying to set the commission on me.
Let's leave the slogan to Mingxi. We should head to the next location. Three, two, one. What's the word again? 3, 2, 1. Cheese! 3, 2, 1. Mung bean!
Ooh, I'm hungry.
Здравили едой. Так, чуть подальше отойдем. И тогда на нас не смотрит. Максимально приближенно.
Gotta have another slogan for this one.
Так, объясним одежка, которая не предназначена для перевозки робов.
Thanks for the reminder.
Let's leave the slogan to Mingxi. We should head to the next location. Remember, smile when you say the word. Cheese! Mung bean!
Hurry up, please!
Ну это уже прям довольно.
Come on, I need another slogan. Last one, please.
Работа с незнакомцами.
Are you trying to scare people away?
I'll ask Mingxi for some more ideas later. Let's go back to Yensui's place.
Не, ну хорошие идеи мы подкидываем, реально хорошие. Толпа должна быть в восторге.
Yensui has just told me to go ahead with the partnership.
Bailu can finally have her takeout.
That's the only good news today.
Так, величайшие спецы. Так.
If we want to start making takeout, we're gonna need more hands in the kitchen. Mingxi, how likely is it that the guild will win the bid? I'm trying to work out what the future holds for Spices Supreme.
I can't say for certain, but with you on board, our chances have greatly increased.
I'm glad to hear it. Dragon Lady, why don't you drop by the restaurant? I'll make you some smoked patty.
Thanks. I'm starving.
Что-то на туристов не смахивает. Максимум только вот этих вот. То что вот это вот явно не туристы, это больше местные. Ребенок, ну вот эти вполне себе могут сгодиться за туристов. А вот эти двое нет. Всегда в обнимке с своим клинком.
Regardless of the IPCs, the tourists say that they've been seeing a lot more side crate.
Так. Блин, понял. Так, события магазина. Погода изысков. Погода.
Things on the
Через
streets
А.
recently. Take a look for yourself.
Так, ну еще
There's
что.
still more work to do on regardless of the IPC's wishes.
Идти.
Positive.
Ну да, по-моему, с этим был, с Скоттом. Так, ну это, по-моему, там антиквар продают. Так. Так, светящиеся это настоящие. А если мы ее тронем? Не, гадом специально не дает. Так. Погода изысков. Так. Ага. Понял. Понял. Тридцатник. Так, еще нам заказы. Погода. Да. Через А. Мы это запомним.
There's still more work to do. There's still more work to do to revitalize Arumali. Let's give it our all.
Так. Так, ну вот так надо поставить. Чайная ду. Вот чайную ду я прекрасно помню. Поскольку ежедневок с этим чаем будет немало. Пробить тревогу. Пять тысяч кредитов за это получили. За то, что в коробку посмотрели. Так, мы еще будем дегустаторами его изыскивающего чая, который имеет побочные эффекты. О, крепкий чай. Неправильно, не крепкий, а пылающий. Так, пылающий крепкий чай. Так, острый чай, короче. Заваренный бульоном из-под доширака. Причем говяжьего доширака. Ладно, шучу. Просто в чай перец вместо сахара добавили, вот и все. Поэтому чай такой острый. Так, пылающий крепкий чай. Да. Сколько пальцев видишь? Так, сколько пальцев? Так, раз, два. 15 пальцев выходит. 15 пальцев он показывал. Если считать одной рукой. Если двумя, то примерно 30. Так. Да, необычный у него чаек такой. Чаечек с особыми прибавками. С особыми добавками. Так. Окей. Ну тут придется как-то иначе делать. Так. Давай тогда попробуем вот как. Это куда? О, идеально. Так, ну все, этот теперь будет торговать свой необычный чай с разными побочными эффектами. Эффекты остроты перечницы, эффект марихуаны. Ладно, шучу. головокружительный эффект. Вот, головокружительный. Настолько головокружительный, что начинает в глазах троиться. Не вдвоится, он же раздвоился. Значит, раздваивается. Так, еще один господин Хо остался. Остался господин Хо. Остался у нас господин Хо. Так, погоди, мы не то посадили. Вот это нам надо было. Посадить. И вот это. Это перебор. Так. Так. О, отлично, даже больше. Подтверждение торги в Переулке. Вот, ну все, практически возродили. Так, ну по длительности у нас примерно 2 часа 35 минут. Ну, даже скажу, даже не так долго. Это все дело проходили.
We achieved our revenue goal. The Merchant Guild promised the funds will be used for the overall.
Я ожидал, мы будем, что стрим будет как минимум там на 4-5 часов как минимум. А тут выходит, мы даже раньше закончим. Так, опять эти здания с птицами. Так, ну их лучше сейчас сделать. Поскольку эти пути могут нам пригодиться. Смысл смотреть? Так, выпускайте на рынок только образцовый товар. Так, окей. Образцовый товар, так образцовый товар. Так, сбитую стойку.
Dumplings and steamed buns. The buns are huge. Just a few and you'll be full.
Прохоже, с которого хватит. Ну что-то, короче, какая-то там путаница произошла. Так, опять-таки облачный рыцарь.
Lance ablaze. Lance! Forward!
A one-time enemy.
The fight is set.
Scratch.
Failed to set you.
I'm on guard. Hope you're prepared.
Bladed flight.
I will dispatch you.
Из-за этого мы, считай, просто вот маршрут сделали. Так, сейчас где там хилка. А то Блейд-то у нас картонный. Постоянно хп теряет. Так, все сделали. Да, остается теперь к основному заданию пойти.
In order to reward you.
The secretary asked me to prepare some refreshments for you earlier. Make yourself.
С председателем.
Mr. President, they've arrived.
You'll forgive me for not shaking hands. My point exactly. Others, including me, that our cause is one that is worth fighting for. Even now, it's hard for me to imagine how you are going to win the bidding. As slim a chance as we have, there is still hope. Go, and may good tidings come with you when you return.
Так, ну шо, погнали. Не, просто кто не тпхнулся, только входить.
Are there other matters?
It never struck me that someone as humble and kind as Xiao Han would work together with the likes of Scott.
Before I met Xiao Han, I always imagined everyone at the IPC would be like Scott, overbearing and dodgy. Now I understand. The IPC has many faces.
Palace of Astrum is up ahead. Ready?
Let's do this.
Before we place our bid, let's go over our key points again.
Депозит гильдии для участия в торгах, совместная акция с величайшими специями, после лавочников в Переулке ауруматонов. Ну,
Let's
всё.
go.
Let's go.
On behalf of the Skyfaring Commission, I am invited to host the public bidding of the Arum Alley Commercial District. With members of all parties present, the proceedings may begin. I hereby ask all parties to submit your support documents for evaluation. The documents should include scope of business, ratio of contributions, and registered capital. Representatives of all parties, please be ready to brief the review committee on your business plans. By personal request of the committee, a discussion session will be added to allow all participants to raise and answer questions.
Indeed. Xiao Han is eloquent and knows exactly what he wants. Not to mention the funding he gets from the IPC. It will be an uphill battle. That said, this is also our chance to make a strong case for ourselves.
Xiao Han, whenever you are ready, tell us about your plan for Arum Alley.
Members of Arum Alley Merchant Guild, I hope you're all keeping well.
And if we're not?
No need to be quite so aggressive. Members of Arum Alley Merchant Guild, by utilizing the dock, the guild managed to repay outstanding rents and also raised sufficient funding to stand at the bidding. That just goes to show how vital the dock is.
We did much more than simply utilize the dock.
But you don't deny that the dock was vital to your operations, correct? Your partnership with the shop owners and the increase in cargo handling capacity. None of it would have been possible without the dock.
Wrong. None of it would have been possible without winning the hearts of local businesses. Well said, Sushang.
I think you understand my point. By utilizing the dock, the IPC seeks to unleash the full potential of the dock, taking full advantage of its role as a logistics center, thus transforming Arum Alley into one of the most advanced commercial ports in the galaxy.
How are interastral cargo ships supposed to dock?
To address this, most of the shops will need to be relocated. The IPC will redesign the layout of the whole area to make sure ships can move in and out smoothly. We expect at least the same trading volume as Cloudford. Rest assured, all the shops that need relocating will receive generous compensation from the IPC. The package we've prepared will make everyone happy.
Classic IPC.
The IPC seeks to and that, honorable ladies and gentlemen, is the rejuvenation that everyone has been hoping for.
How can you be sure that everyone's vision aligns with yours?
I was using a figure of speech, but our vision of rejuvenation will benefit the majority.
Shouldn't you gather people's opinions first?
Do we have any proof?
And that, honorable ladies and gentlemen, is the rejuvenation that everyone has been hoping for.
Take a look at this.
I admit that the guild has... You should retract it. And that, honorable ladies and gentlemen, is the rejuvenation that everyone has been hoping for.
The shops think otherwise.
According to the poll we conducted earlier with business owners, most of them have already partnered with the Merchant Guild and wish to preserve their current business model.
Father has never been the shrewdest when it comes to business matters. I'm afraid his opinions don't constitute the most valuable insights. In agreeing with your approach, those shops may risk missing the bigger picture and opportunities for future growth.
Mingxi, please share with us what the guild has in mind.
As Xiaohan mentioned, the IPC sees the dock as the most valuable asset the alley has to offer. But for us, the local shops are what makes the alley special. The guild serves the sole purpose of helping local businesses. We will help the alley reclaim the title of the best night market on the Luofu.
Best night market on the Luofu? With the IPC's funding pouring in, hundreds of commercial centers will sprout. Why would people come to Aurum Alley when they have so many other options? Nobody cares about that title anymore.
Say what you want, but we care.
What makes you so determined to hold on to this idea of a food street? Why can't the revival of the alley take on other forms?
Because people want it to retain its food street. We have proof of that.
Do we have any proof?
Best night market on the Luofu? With the IPC's funding...
When people think of Aurum Alley, they think about its food. The two notions can't be separated.
We organized a crossover between the Merchant Guild and Spices Supreme. By sending out coupons and gifts, we attracted twice as many customers as we normally would. This shows that food is still a big reason why people visit the alley.
The revival you envision involves throwing pots of money into building a port, while forcing away most local businesses. Wouldn't that erase the very identity of the alley? Our approach protects the people who made the alley what it is today.
That concludes our discussion. We will inform all participants of the result when a decision has been made. Thank you all for coming.
Ну все, выходит. С дебатами закончили.
Sorry, I was zoning out. I'd heard that Xiao Han had matured a lot since returning from his study abroad. It would appear the time he spent outside the Xianzhou really did make him a better person. You're right. It really got me thinking. Even though it seems like we're doing the right thing. Sorry. You don't have to listen to me daydreaming. I'll head back to the dock for now.
Do you think the guild won the bid? Not the brightest idea. Anyway, no point in standing around here worrying. I'm heading back to the alley. Talk to you soon.
Так, мы отправляемся обратно. И дрила. Букву П забыли прописать. Что получилось педрила. Погнали.
Dumplings and steamed buns.
Ah, you're here. I'm the one who dragged you into all this. I must thank you again. Thank you for everything you've done for the guild and the alley. He meant to say thank you very much. You two have done a lot to help us. You deserve every bit of praise. Now that I've finally got some free time, I'm starting to reflect on the choices I made and the reasons behind them. The president and Xiao Han had different perspectives because they came from different backgrounds. And I can't help but feel the decisions I made were somewhat restricted by my own background.
The same can be said for all of us.
If that's true, the only way to get a wider perspective is to leave my comfort zone and look outward. The answer to reviving Arum Alley isn't necessarily within the alley itself. And that's why I secured an internship opportunity at Pier Point with the help of Xiao Han. Once I wrap up here, I'll be on my way. I plan to entrust the alley to you two. If you ever need any help, just ask the president.
That's right. If you wish to continue with the inventory or logistics planning, come and find me.
I hope I can come back with new insights. Bye for now. I'll see you when I get back.
Ну все. Вот мы и завершили этот ивент. Даже быстрее, чем я думал. Так, а что по нефриту? Ну, это еще мало. Кроме того, Данихена я выбить-то не смог, поэтому вместо него у меня гепард. Вот что значит проиграть 50 на 50.
Guess we can say that's it for today's episode. Be eager to help those in need and do one good deed a day. I like to practice what I preach, but I never thought we'd accomplish so much. I don't blame her. I got excited when I heard people arguing at the dock, and the rest is history. It feels surreal that everything worked out for the alley. Sure, there were clashes and distrust, but virtually everyone was acting in the best interest of the alley. If that hadn't been the case, the whole thing would have fallen apart. I say virtually because of Scott, of course. Lucky for us, he wasn't as smart as he thought he was. Then the IPC would have been more brutal, and the situation would have been much harder for us. Thankfully, Xiao Han turned out to be upright and reasonable. Taking all that into account, did we get lucky? Or was Arum Alley always destined to pull through? I may not be as well read as you, but my mom taught me a thing or two. I guess the love and care for the alley brought everyone together. And that's why, despite all the difficulties, things turned out for the best. Better start getting used to it. Monologues aside, there's still plenty of work to do to get the alley back on track. The doc still needs your help. Let me know if you run into trouble again. I'll be there. Talk to you later.
Так, ну это возвышение пока не надо.
A business consultant is here. Let's get to work.
Так. Золотая антилопа. Событием господина Хо. Вот краски. И это мы. Это где?
All is changed. People are afraid that aurumatones are too smart. But I pose no threat to anyone.
А, да, вот еще 3 добавилось. Давай. Вау. Так. А, всего 1. Вау. Так. Красотища оформлена. Не мелкого товара, этот товар не считывается. Так, ну я, кажется, догадываюсь, что это как надо сделать. Так, найди-ка. Так. Попробуем-ка вот так вот поставить. По-моему, ничего толком не поменяется. Ну да. Все как минимум прежнего. Хотя не. Мы 4 разместили. Хотя это все равно толком нам ничего не дает. Хотя не погоди. Нет, все равно толком 0. Сука. Я разместил кучу товаров. Но не знаю, что с этим делать. Погрузить не меньше 10 единиц товара. Мелкого товара. Мелкого. Из мелкого у нас только один был. Да ебана мать! Нет, так он не ставится. Диван не всчитывается, это тоже не считывается. У нас считываются только вот эти вот хрень. Вот только единственная проблема в том, что я не знаю, как их поставить. Ну, максимум только так можем поставить. Как поставить так, чтобы еще хватило? Вот вопрос. То есть нужно еще как-то разместить их. 9, надо на 6, значит, поставить их. Блять, непростая дилемма, я ему скажу. Очень, сука, непростая. Ах ты, погоди. Нет, непростая. Непонятная загадка, я вам скажу. Непонятная и очень сложная. Сука, ты поставишься, нет? Нет, он не ставится, потому что... Потому что объект тупой. Он не хочет ставиться. Он реально не хочет ставиться. Ты чё не ставишься, алё? Он сюда, блин, не ставится. Я его, блин, ставлю, он не ставится. Так, не выводи. Ну, где он так? И ни хрена. И ни хрена, блин. Ау, погоди. Все, я нашел решение. О! Все! Господи, боже мой. Руки, блин, поотрывать тому, кто это придумал, сука, я заебался с этим играться. Так, запомни, да это без проблем. Без проблем, да, только объект, сука, не ставится. Запомните, запомни. Все. Все. Считай, без подсказок прошел. Ни одну подсказку не задействовал. Работал своей головой. Так, без панику. Так, по-моему, этого предмета можно покупать, сколько я помню. Так. Понял, принял. А дай-ка присмотрим за ним. Дежурных курьеров.
Time for swordplay.
The fight is set.
А не надо быть таких ушлым.
It's time. Hope you're prepared.
A blade knows you.
I'm with you.
В этот раз на всякий случай. Так, ну. Езда по локации. Муниципалит по локации. Так, разместить. Не, ну это, кстати, прикольно, что можно вот так вот по локации летать. Так, всего 2 места. Так, нескончаемый поток товаров уже ждет против причала. Ну да, у него, по-моему, там нужно эти вот товары выкупать. О, да, зависит доход. О, блядь, сколько их тут. Ну тут в основном что, мы только рецепты покупаем. Так что мы это все по факту быстро накопим.
Hey, you.
Так, погоди, там еще был товар, который я мог купить. Палка-чесалка. Да чего же умные вещи? Ну, извините, вот да чего же полезные вещи? Даже палки-чесалки есть. Так. Синтез. Так. Так, ну все по итогу. По итогу все. Мы все сделали. То есть задание, в принципе, у нас не осталось.
All is changed. The Merchant Guild will always pay you what you deserve. Go and claim your Merchant Guild benefits.
Так что все, что нам остается сделать, это просто погружать предметы. Вот, можем просто максимально, настолько максимально их погрузить, насколько позволяет вообще игра. То есть можно вообще до максимума повысить. Ну, чисто спидраном сейчас это сделаем. Вот, прям до максималочки. Ну, товар тут у нас еще повторяется. Так что говорю, мы это в принципе выполним на раз-два. Так, нет, не так. Столов. Так, я понял, чем я ошибся. Вот. Вот теперь вот. Так, это у нас опять повторяется. Вот у нас, в принципе, тут постоянные повторения будут. Так что все, что нам остается делать, это просто вот это вот все дело. Выставлять и все. Вот просто добить до максимальной цены и все. Выкуп по магазину уже будет считать означать завершение самого ивента. Так. Повышаем постепенно ставочки. Так. Так, погоди-ка. знать. А, вот всё. Так, ну и последняя расстановка. Отлично. Так, ну все, 96. Вот по-любому мы сейчас должны выкупить все одним кликом. Блять, почти, сука. Почти. Серьезно, а чё не хватает? А, я понял, что не хватает. Я понял, что у нас не хватает. Сейчас мы решим эту проблему. Сейчас решим ее. Так. Сейчас мы ее решим. Так, давай сначала так вот сделаем. Напрямую отправим. Затем вот это вот отправим прямой дорогой. И вот это. Хотя мне кажется, у нас ни хрена не будет. Ну да. Так, тогда придумаем иначе. Так, например... Ну вот эту дорогу давай вот так вот предложим. Так, эту... Ну вот так вот. Это ни хрена. Я гений. Так, а если тогда вот так вот. Один хер, такая же история. Один хер. Надо как-то иначе сделать. Например, можно сделать вот так. Как вариант. А эту сделать, например, ну вот так вот. И по итогу у нас опять ни хрена. Да. Вот я говорю, вот в конце у нас реально вот такая вот дилемма выходит. Тем, что у нас просто вот не хватает тут. И нужно теперь думать, как это вот все протащить так, чтобы нам хватило до максимума. $84. И все равно не хватает. Как вариант, можно сделать вот так вот. То есть не тратиться вот на эти, а вот просто вот так вот взять и сразу же отправиться вот туда. И все равно у нас не хватит. Сука, блять. Бля, вот с этим реально проблема. Потому что у нас реально не хватает. Тупо нужно теперь гадать. Как-то все провернуть так, чтобы у нас хватило. 84 у нас не хватает. Я не знаю, как вариант можно сделать вот так. Но это, конечно, тупо. То есть проигнорировать все вот эти вот пути ради того, чтобы вот проделать вот такой вот. И тоже нет. Нет, какая-то херня выходит. Нет, это еще хуже. Это, блядь, еще хуже. Блядь, чуть-чуть не хватает. Но я близок. Я близок к тому, чтобы к идеалу. Хотя погоди, у меня есть идея получше. Вот так вот. Во. И проделать путь вот так. Хотя, мне кажется, выйдет хуже. Да. Тот вариант был все же лучшим. То есть проделать такой вот путь. И проделать вот такой вот. Так, как вариант можно сделать вот так вот. То есть удешевить. И вот этим сделать вот так. Блять. Пути не могут пересекаться. Вот в этом вся проблема. Можно, например, сделать вот так вот. Я даже не знаю. Ну это тупость, конечно, я знаю. Но все равно просто вариантов у меня других тупо нет. Но это тоже не катит. Сука, чё же, блядь, придумать? Мне кажется, к концу стрима мы вот будем заниматься больше всего вот этой хренью, потому что реально я тупо не знаю, как все эти пути так обустроить так, чтобы у нас прям, ну прям все нормально пошло. Так, не, погоди. Все равно нет. Так, можно вот так, например. Сука! Что эта хрень дает? Блин, ведь тем более надо до максимума доводить. Вот и говорю, вот в конце вот именно начинается такая дилемма, что вот прям реально не знаешь, как решить подобную головоломку. И тебе приходится работать головой. Не знаю, может чисто напрямую пойти. Вот чисто игнорируя все вот эти препятствия, просто пойти напрямую. Тогда ни хрена у нас не будет. Ой, блядь. Вот дай бог мне такие, блядь, дебильные задания, блядь, в которые я ни хрена, блядь, не разбираюсь. Сука. Например, давай так сделаю. Блять, я не знаю реально. А в гайды я не хочу лезть, серьезно. Я просто не помню, как этот маршрут я сам лично выставлял. Вот реально скажу, народ, я реально не помню, как я его тогда сам на основе выставлял. Я реально, блять, не помню. Я его как-то выставлял, но не помню как. Из-за этого вот такая вот проблема. То, что я ни хрена, блядь, не помню. Да убери ты этот путь. О, боги. Но только единственное то, что я не понимаю, как эти рекорды скорости побивать. Сука, я не понимаю, блядь, как эту хуйню сделать? Блядь, пути тут пересекаются. Да убери ты, сука! Блять, ну не знаю, может быть максимально, блять, как-то, блять, экономить. Серьезно, я вот не понимаю. 74. Как, блять, максимально экономить? Я не знаю, я сдаюсь. Я просто не знаю, как уже. Тут даже подсказок нет. Серьезно. Тут даже нет подсказок о том, как правильно проложить маршрут. Реально, их тупо нет. Поэтому все, что остается делать, так это размышлять своими мозгами о том, как правильно проложить весь этот путь. Вот выше я уже не помню, как поднимать. Максимально не помню, блядь. Всегда я вот даже вот так вот сделаю. Чисто максимально. — 70, во! Так, только давай вот так вот сделаем. Ну это, блять, максимум, что я могу сделать. Во! Все, неужто получилось. Одним путем, блядь, считай, все это обошли. Пиздец, блядь. Вот это надо, блядь, додуматься, блядь. Пока, блядь, сука, не допрешь, блядь, хер получится, блядь. Короче, по итогу ивента, блядь, мы больше возились, блядь, с этими путями, блядь, потому что, блядь, реально, без малейшего намека или подсказок ты эту херню не пройдешь. Я больше времени на это и потратил, блядь. Ну и на расстановку в том числе тоже. Обои для смартфона. Все. Тут он добавляется. Блин. Ну пусть будет. Мне как бы похеру все равно. Если это кто-то, конечно, из зрителей. Если кто-то из зрителей, которые смотрят меня и ничего не пишут, тогда я пишусь. Что, мол, надо смотреть стрим не чисто, блин, зайдя и ни хрена ничего не написать, а зайти и проявлять актив в чате. А не сидеть и тупо пришел, поглазел и ушел. Серьезно. Так делать не надо. Так, где там наш этот... Он. Ну вот сейчас-то мы 100% должны выкупить у него все. Ну да, у нас их просто максимальное количество. Настолько максимально, что мы прям выкупаем все. Вот прям все. И там, по-моему, нам сейчас даже ачивку дадут. Да-да-да, вот. За то, что мы выкупили все. Израсходуйте 1 280 000 сбережений торговой гильдии. Шум рынка в переулке ауруматонов. И я наконец-таки его закончил, бляха-муха. Ну, я говорю, ивент достаточно, ну, такой, средний такой. То есть, конечно, интересные моменты, все в таком порядке. Но... я вам скажу так. То, что было, ну вот... так не то. Ну, с музеем, вот, раритетным, книга раритетов, язык заплетается. Краеведческого музея, блядь, во. Было намного интереснее, чем это. Фу. И музыка прекратилась. А как это? Блять, играла музыка, и она только что прекратилась, и потом продолжилась. Интересно будет. Так, что по круткам? Ну, 8 только. Как по стандарту. Все 2. Ну, короче говоря, как-то так, в общем. Ну, собственно говоря, на этом, пожалуй, все. Так что этого полное прохождение этого переулка. Так что в дальнейшем посмотрим, что у нас там по стримам. Ну, как уж мне подвернется с выходным, тогда я подумаю, что простримить. А так ожидайте анонсов. Все, короче. Всем спасибо за просмотр, дорогие друзья. С вами был Игорь. Ставьте лайки, комментируйте, подписывайтесь на канал. Увидимся с вами на следующем стриме. И всем пока-пока.